Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Najah Madalim. I'm the first speaker in this video and I'm going to deliver the definition of perception, extrasensory perception, and the correlation between perception and human factor psychology. What is perception? According to Rule 1986, the term perception refers to the means by which information acquired from the environment via the sense organ is transformed into experience of events, objects, smell, taste, and etc. From the definition, we can simplify that perception is the ability to see, smell, taste, touch, hear, or become aware of something through sense, and it is the way in which something regarded, understood, and interpreted. Okay, now, the question is, how can we able to see, smell, taste, and experience pain? How well can we see color and depth? How do we coordinate information between different senses, such as hearing and visual? And the big question is how we use different senses to experience the world. For this question, I'm going to pass the answer to my friends. So let's find the answer together in this video.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I'm Raisa Nadira. I want to share you about the visual in perception because our groups make the topic of perceptions. Okay. For me, perception can see with many nature like visual, taste, smell, and hearing and others. So I can share the visual to know what of the perception. The visual system can look in the structure of the eyes. So nowadays, many people want to get the best photo that have a background is not too dark, not too light, and just good contrast between the dark and light parts. So, do you know the structure of the eyes have a function respectively? Yes, for example, sclera is the one outer part of the eye that helps to maintain the shape of eye and protect our eyes from injury. Then, next structure the eyes you can see based on the photo I show. Trichromatic theory is that the color perception produced by three types of receptors that are sensitive to different but overlapping range to the wavelengths. This theory is commonly referred to as color blindness. After the structure of the eyes, I can share you about the color visions. Alright, color visions. The ability to see color evolved because it provides many advantages to the animals, including the human to detect of many objects can see. So, what's the meaning of color? Okay, color is a pattern of neural responses, not the wavelength, not the wavelength of light themselves, just that generate color visions. Okay, the study human produce two theory in the color visions. First, trichromatic theory, and second is opponent process theory. Okay, trichromatic theory is that the color perception produced by three types of receptors that are sensitive to different but overlapping range to the wavelengths. This theory is commonly referred to as color blindness. Okay, opponent process theory also indeed explain after image. So, the conclusion from visual on the perception in the structure of the eyes and color vision is can look in constancy, depth, perception, and illusion. Okay. Just that's it. A few about visual. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nofikira Mintumaguso and my number is D2098209160 and now I'm going to explain about hearing. For me, the perception of hearing is hearing or auditory perception is the ability to perceive sound by detecting vibrations, change the pressure of the surrounding medium through time through an organ such as ear. And sound also may be heard through solid, liquid, or gaseous matter. What I understand about sound is the psychological experience that occur when change in a pressure takes place at the receptor or organ hearing. The resultant tone or sound and vary in frequency and amplitude. Yes, of course. Hearing loss can affect personal and work life. This is because social withdrawal due to reduced access to service and difficult communicating with others, and also emotional problem caused by a drop in self-esteem and confidence. Understand is most of theory of hearing fall into two major classes: place theories and frequency theories. Place theory is claimed that the analysis of sound occur in the basilar members with different frequency and intensities affecting part of the members. While frequency theory of the state that the frequency of auditory nerve impulse correspond to the frequency of a tone, which allow us to detect its pitch, and it is the speed in which the neural signal move along the brain that determine the pitch. Sound localization is a sound made at your left valve slightly more intense to the left ear than to the right. Thus, 3 is an anterior intensity difference, and these two pieces of information are analyzed in the brain at the rate that are especially sensitive to the time and intensity difference between the ear. So that's all I can say about hearing. Thank you.
Good days everyone. Today I'm going to talk on the perception of human development. As perception defined as the process of taking in, organizing and interpreting sensory information, or in other words, it is the ability to see, hear or become aware of something to our senses. I will talk on the skin senses. Our sense of skin is controlled by a huge network of nerve endings and skin receptor which known as somatosensory system. This system is responsible for all the sensation which mainly touch, pain and temperature. Okay. Through touch receptor, the active skin contact with an object produces not only shape information but information about firmness, texture and weight. Then through temperature, the hot and cool receptors or called thermoreceptors, which can help us to detect temperature and prevent us from any injuries such as touching hot kettle. Okay, after that, pain receptor. Pain is an adaptive reaction that the body generates in response to stimulus that is intense enough to cause tissue damage. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
A very good morning to my doctor and my fellow friends. My name is Sangita, anak pupus Nabil Karpet. Today, I'm going to talk about perception. There's a lot of topic under perception. I'm going to talk about taste and smell. Before that come, let's go and watch some video.
For them later on. As a newborn, your baby's taste buds are very sensitive. He's able to distinguish between sweet and bitter tastes. He prefers sweet tastes, like breast milk, and will show disgust if faced with anything bitter or sour. After 6 months of being fed breast milk or formula, it's understandable that new tastes come as a surprise to your baby when you start introducing them. Sometimes your baby might love a new food straight away, but you may need to offer it many times before your baby accepts it. Giving your baby lots of different foods to try with various tastes and textures may help him enjoy a variety of foods as he gets older. Let him explore foods at his own pace. The first few tastes may be just that, a taste and an explore with his tongue before dribbling it back out. Through encouragement and support, you can help him get used to different foods and feel confident about trying them. Most toddlers go through a phase of eating a very narrow range of foods. Unfortunately, this is a normal part of their development. Your toddler needs time to learn that unfamiliar foods are safe and enjoyable to eat. He will gain confidence by watching you and others eating the foods he is unsure about.
Newborns always use this kind of perceptions such as taste, smell to identify someone because newborns can't remember everything they watch.
Hi, my name is Fitri. Assalamualaikum. Okay, today I want to talk about perception. But I want to focus more about two types of perception. First, kinesthesis, and second is vestibular sense. Okay, I want to talk about kinesthesis first. Okay, what is kinesthesis? Kinesthesis means a perception of body movement. Okay, what it means? Okay, it means being able to detect changes in body position and movement without relying on five senses. Okay, what is the five sense? Five sense is human sense that we call what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, and what we touch. Okay, that's five sense. The sense of kinesthesis or the perception of body movement do not need the five human sense, because we have the sense that we call muscle sense. Okay, for example, people can touch their eyes without seeing. It means people can touch their fingers to their eyes without seeing. Okay, for example, can you do with me? Okay, I close my eyes. Okay, people can touch your eyes without seeing it. Okay, that's the example. Okay, second type of perception is vestibular sense. Okay, what is vestibular sense? People also call it equilibrioception, or an easy thing to say is sense of balance. What is the sense of balance? Okay, balance is the perception of balance and spatial orientation. Okay, spatial orientation, I know people do not understand that, so I refer to Benton and Travel 1993. Spatial orientation refers to ability to identify the position of direction of objects or points in space. Okay, I know it will be hard, so I want to clarify it more. The easy way to see is, for example, people walk or people run, but they do not hit or what we call fall. So this perception or the sense of vestibular help people to do walking and standing or moving without fall. It also includes animals. Okay, I think that's all. The two main perception. First, perception of body movement or muscle sense. Second, the sense of balance or vestibular sense. Okay, thank you for me. That's
sensory perception. First, telepathy. Second, clairvoyance. Third, precognition. And fourth, psychokinesis. First, telepathy. Telepathy is transfer of thought from one person to another. For example, there are three persons answer the random questions from one person, and they give same answer at the same time without giving any clues to each other. Second, clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the ability to recognize objects or events, such as content of a message in a sealed envelope that are not present to normal receptor.
Hi, I'm sorry. The video clip for
my third and fourth accessory perception is missing, so I'm going to explain it here. Okay, the third accessory perception is precognition. Precognition is an unexplained knowledge about future event. For example, knowing when phone is about to ring. Fourth is psychokinesis. Psychokinesis is the ability to move object by using only one's mental power. For example, there is a person move a chair without using his physical power, but he just look at it and the chair move itself. Thank you. Okay, the closer point for this video is the correlation between perception and human factor psychology. Human factor psychology is often associated with field of industrial and organizational psychology. It involves designing equipment and arranging environment in which human function to improve them in various ways, such as making them efficient and safer. For example, hearing aid is created to help people hear better. Second example is computer interface software and devices is designed to make it user friendly. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching this video.